Prefer it in blue.
Anything taken by the current ends up in these shallows.
Yes, this statue is fierce.
What's he called?
Got guests. Careful.
I can't read what that says. Scurver. Scarver? Oh. These are ugly things. This game does have some fascinating monsters in it, I must say. Whoa! Oh! They blow up! Whoa! Wow.
Drawn here by the smell of blood. Let's keep looking.
Monster saliva. Yeah, they're horrible, they are. New materials or parts or whatever.
Footprints. See them? And a rut made by the hull of a boat. Left recently, I'd say. Junk that came down the river.
We must keep searching.
What else is around here? Got anything else to look at?
Junk, junk, and more junk.
Yes.
Junk, junk, and more junk.
I wasn't sure if that one registered because I thought I got distracted by the enemy, so I wasn't sure. Just thought I'd do it again.
Only blood-soaked scraps left of the victim's clothing. Good quality cloth.
A wealthy victim, correct?
Looks it.
What else is there? What's that? That just loot. I might change if I can. What is it in display? Maybe it's one you can only do from the main menu.
Notice anything interesting?
Alas, nothing.
What's interesting around here? Nothing.
Dragged some nets onto the bank, then cut them to untangle them. Lot of blood, so the corpse must have been cut up. Quartered, maybe.
It's likely they loaded the body parts onto a boat and sailed off.
Yes, sir. May as well go down. Ooh, a wooden spoon. DLC. What the hell?
Silk kerchief. Monogrammed DLC. A noble's
A
accessory,
silk
clearly.
kerchief.
Be nice to know where they took the corpse.
hell? A silk kerchief. Is that different to a handkerchief? What? Am I learning something here? Is this forbidden knowledge?
What now?
This isn't the site of the murder. We know that. Current brought the body here. Corpse got caught in the nets. Guardsmen pulled it out, put it in a boat and took it somewhere. Need to find out where. I'd like to look at the corpse before it starts to decompose.
The inn. Its patrons must have seen the guardsmen. Which direction they took.
That looks like a
should ask
nice
them.
place to chill. Oh, who's that?
One thing. Found a handkerchief in the water. Monogrammed DLC. Mean anything to you?
Delacroix? It cannot be.
Downloadable content?
Was it he the beast slew?
Seems so. Knew him well?
Long past. We were close friends once, but our paths diverged. He was a man of extremes, standing by his companions no matter the odds, fighting his foes to the bitter end.
Foes? You have a lot of them?
He did, but I do not see what that has to do with the beast. Ah, Geralt, you've struck a raw nerve. Memories of a time long past, to which I'd rather not return now.
I understand.
There,
We
man.
can talk later.
There.
Let's go to the tavern.
I shall have to leave you soon. Return to court.
Barely got back to Toussaint.
Come on, Milton. Keep up. Come on.
A knight in the service of Her Illustrious Highness knows no rest. In fact, I'd feared I would return too late to fulfill my duty. Yet it seems I've arrived in the nick of time. Once you have finished examining the corpse, be sure to report to Anarietta.
Guesses, champion. They say her grace is called inside to tend to the beast.
Hey guys.
What? With no lads brave enough? Of course we have, but bravery's not enough against.
So where are we on the map? Run one and marked with the... And we're just... Oh! That's this place. I thought I recognised the area. So this was the DLC all along. Nice area. I still don't know why that achievement didn't unlock.
Dark powers.
Maybe it's bugged out.
Anarietta?
Her Grace, the Duchess. I forget myself at times. We addressed each other by our first names in private. Never in Pomrin's presence, however. He finds such familiarity offensive. A watering hole for traders, smugglers, boatmen. But you will find no better crayfish chowder in all.
Crayfish chowder. Chowder.
By my troth, could that be the musty scent of fresh pate?
Naught else, Sir de Peyrac Peyran. I see time has not
Peyrac
dulled
Peyran.
your senses.
We would be honored if you would join us. Your companion as well.
But why do I not detect even a whiff of crayfish chowder?
No soup today, on account of there being no crayfish. I reckon you've not heard, but all I caught was a corpse. I awoke at the crack of dawn, as I do each day, but when I looked up, I beheld a blood-red sky.
This corpse is precisely why we're here. For the man whom you've invited to join you at the table was summoned from a far-off land by her gracious magnificence. He is tasked with tracking and killing the beast.
We invited two men to join us, yet since Sir de Peyrac Peyran in temperament is more akin to hare than hound, I surmise the other is the hunter. With whom do we have the pleasure?
Name's Geralt.
A humble introduction. You've clearly not tarried long with Sir de Peyrac Peyran.
Spare us the petty insults. Geralt is a master of the witchering trade. He has questions concerning the beast's last victim.
I was the one to find the corpse. The sun had just risen when I awoke, sat straight up in my bed, looked out the window, and beheld a sky red as blood.
Ask Geralt, please, or we shall be here till winter.
Need to examine the body. Know where they took it?
They ferried it across, then loaded it on a cart and hauled it to a cellar at Corvo Bianco to keep it cool.
There's the
See,
hooded one
What?
again.
Why, Corvo Bianco is Baron Russell's estate. When he learns they've turned his cellar into a morgue, he'll set his hounds on them.
While you were gallivanting about the north, his vineyard was auctioned off.
Who was that? Woman who just left. Didn't see her before. Didn't notice her walk in either.
Doubtless Linnis, the innkeep's daughter. But hold, Geralt, because this is an outrage. Russell's vineyard was auctioned off? Inconceivable.
It is no secret the Baron had gambling debts up to his ears. It finally came time to collect. His creditors auctioned off his property. The Ducal Chancellery bought it, in fact. Russell now bunks with his brother in Vicar Faro.
I told Russell he'd get his comeuppance. How long can one throw on past heroics? His creditors must finally have to find that his promises meant nothing.
Such are the times. Today's knights are pale shadows of the heroes of yore.
It's true what they say. God sent the beast to punish us for straying from the old paths.
Thanks for the hospitality. Time I examined the corpse.
Corvo Bianco lies a short way from here, near the tourney grounds. Just follow the road and you'll arrive.
Not coming with? Oh yeah, duty of some sort calls.
Some sort? Her Grace bestowed a great honor on me, even before we departed for Velen. I'm to play the hare during this year's game in the Palace Gardens. When you see me in my costume, you will wet yourself laughing.
A little tempted to ask a few questions, but it sounds like a long, complicated story. One involving lengthy digressions into local history and tradition. So, see you later, Milton, and good luck.
Sorry, Milton. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Greetings.
Greetings. It's a nice little inn here. Shall we see what he's got for sale?
Oh, dear fellow, with a fish hook like that, you must have your pick of the length.
A what? A what?
Normally, I'd encourage you to try our famed fisherman's chowder. But alas, we are all out of crayfish.
That shit
Replace
cray.
them with something else. Perch, for example.
That fish cray.
Replace crayfish with fish, I beg you. What next?
That fish cray.
Vinegar for wine?
What she
Parsley
order?
for thyme?
Cray fillet.
Your nordlings are a pleasant lot, but about cuisine you know nothing.
That fish cray. What's she order?
Show me what you
Cray
got in
fillet.
stock.
Crayfish fillet. Oh, look, he's got loads of cards. I'm just gonna buy them all. I'm gonna buy them all. What is that? A brick? Oh, chicken liver pate. Sounds grotesque. I may as well sell all of this to him, actually. Jar of honey. Anything worth any money? Pepper. Just sell him. £5 bonus. That's actually not bad. But I'm going to sell these to him. I have no use. What's this? Are they like tankards? Copper mug. Yeah, you can use them in his bar or his inn. And that spoon. I don't know what that is. 'Cause these usually sell. Yeah, they sell for an alright price. Got these necklaces. I got this bling that I need to get rid of. Flowers. Seashell. Seashell. Silver ruby necklace. Are these like expensive? Let's sell them. Wedding veil, I don't need that. Did that say oh, it's needed to complete a quest. Alright then, I'll keep it. I'll keep it then, shall I? Well, I've pretty much flushed him out of his cash. That's enough for me.
Thanks. So long.
Whoops.
It's taints you from a fairy tale that she to say.
May as well read them while I'm here.
Looking for tournament. Could we take place in the pheasantry?
Let's get on Roach. Nice area, nice countryside area.
Sounds of a fight. Have to hurry.
Somebody's gonna get la amped. Somebody's gonna get la amped.
Damn it. Killer must still be here.
What's going on here then? These new colours, the new colour scheme's throwing me off a little bit.
Throat torn open by man-like jaws. Man-like. Except for long fangs.
Gurgle. Oh,
In the cellar. Gotta be. Attacker had no trouble knocking over the cart.
save it, huh?
Footprints. Small, bare feet. Lead deeper into the cellar.
What is it? A little gremlin. Oh, what the hell? It's a woman.
You. Saw you at the inn.
Dirty. Little wench.
Why'd you kill these people? Clearly wasn't for their blood.
Not for the blood, but for the bling. Dirty little wench. I'll say it again.
We don't have to fight.
Put him away, lass. Put him away.
I cannot let you leave.
What the? Is she dead or what? Bruxer. Bruiser. Do I need to do that? Come inside. Yeah. Wow, that did a lot of damage. She's right, little gremlin, isn't she? What I do is I do that. See if she likes the fire. She get into the ring of fire. Come on. It's too quick. I didn't know that amount of damage. And this, that's doing nice damage, that. There, we got her, no problem. Maybe one more of them, two more of them. One more now. 37 already.
To get to the body.
Oh, she was a vampire. Greater blue mutant.
Stinks.
I need that ring.
Waterlogged. Both hands amputated. Body was quartered just as I thought. Laid in water for some time. Head swollen, and something took a few bites out of it.
Poor bloke.
Something in the throat.
Yeah, it's called a larynx.
Bulging with coins. Nilfgaardian florins. from several different provinces. If the murderer did this, means we're dealing with a sentient thinking beast. Body was chopped up after death. Blows struck with great force, but bones sliced through, not crushed. Creature that killed him had long claws, sharp as a witcher's blade. First sank its claws into the victim's heart. No Bruxa did this. Third hand. A spare? Except it's clearly not the victim's. Guardsmen must have not noticed it as they picked everything up. How's this possible? Still warm. Blood still flowing? Several monster species can regenerate. Never heard of that happening to their severed limbs, though. Or of their limbs seeming completely alive after so much time. Examine the tissue more closely later. Might learn something. So, murderer was clearly a monster, but not a Bruxa. But then why'd the Bruxa come here for the severed hand? And who does the hand belong to? Why the hell's it still warm?
So many questions.
Now, pouch shoved down the victim's throat. What's the significance? And why was he chopped up into pieces? Lots of questions, no answers so far.
I just said that.
Need to know about the other victims. I'll ask Palmerin to get me in to see the Duchess.
When it's games like this, when the protagonist is kind of summarising the events, or, you know, giving the player a hint, it's like they just talk to themselves. And without it, like, you can only do it in games without it getting weird. Is there anything good in here? Anything worth stealing? Anything worth stealing, Governor? I'll shine your shoes. It's a bit bare. May as well go for a little jog. Oh, it's a nice bench, isn't it? Nice view from the bench, should I say? Oh, I know there's an achievement here. I'm gonna save. What actually is the achievement? Probably a secret one. What's that? Use all available options for developing Corvée Bianca. Be given whatever that is in all the competitions during the night's tourney. So that's this bit. Is this game broke because you're supposed to get an achievement for visiting the place? Are they stuck on like unlocking?